Okay, in one of the chapters I talked about the mirror book, and in my old mirror book I said that there was a dog person that came to me and told me something, and I just remembered what he said. He said Kalimas. And I looked up on um on Google, because when I was young then I didn't really think to put the Egyptian, because Anubis has a jackal head which looks like a dog with a human body. So then I typed in and looked for Kali in Egyptian, and look what came up. Kali Ma, Hindu mother and warrior goddess. If I go back, first it says that Kali is invoked for protection and guidance. And then other Egyptian things. Saint Sarah, also known as Sarah La Kali. There's so many other things, and I just can't believe that this came to me in a dream. So, and I've been wondering what it meant for like the longest time, and now I know. So I just wanted to share that with you. I just thought that was really, really cool. I know that this is something that I'm supposed to follow now. So I just wanted to share that with you. I'm just like really amazed right now. So I'm just going to keep doing more research, and I'll talk to you guys later. Blessed be. I just wanted to talk more about the Kali goddess. So, in depth, if you saw my book club, one of the chapters I talked about the mirror book. And a mirror book is something that you put your thoughts and even your dreams, or like your studies about, Wicca or witchcraft. So, my mirror book contained a dream that I had when I was young when I first started practicing the craft. I think I was about like 13, 14, something like that. And I got a dream, and it was my parents bought a new house, and it was like in a swampy area. It was dark outside, and it was one of those big white old houses, like the double door entries, just like really old antique-ish house with those big front porches and the stairs that go up to it and stuff like that. So it was so old that it didn't even have stairs to go up to the rooms upstairs. We had to use one of those wheelie stairs to go up to the room. And so it was at night, so I was going to go to sleep, and I was going to sleep on my with my parents on the floor. So I went up to the room, and I was about to lay to sleep, and then something appeared, like smoke appeared, and it was a human body with a dog head. And I didn't know it at that time, but now I know that was Anubis. Came to me in my dream. Crazy, right? Yeah. Just noticing that now. Well, not now, a couple days ago. And then he said, Kalimas. And I have been asking everybody who speaks Spanish or another language if they knew what that meant. Nothing. Got nothing. But now I was like thinking the other day, I was like, okay, what has a dog head with a human body? The god Anubis in the Egyptian. So I started doing some some more research. I mean, back then too, I did research too. I'm trying to figure out what Kali Mas meant, or Kali Ma, or whatever, but nothing. So I did research yesterday, and I found out that I just typed in Egyptian Kali, and then it popped up Kali Mas, or Kali Goddess, and Kali Ma, Kali space MA, and I'm sure it shows somewhere in here. Let's see. They also call her Kali Ma. Maybe I should have found this before. Doesn't that always happen? There, Kali Ma. And that's what she looks like. Right there. There's different versions of her. I've got more pictures. Down here, which I'll show you. Right there. Right there. So I just picked out the ones that I liked the most. So basically, it talks about that she's a warrior goddess, and she killed demons, and there was a story about that she liked doing it so much she couldn't stop doing it, and then I think her love tried to stop her, and she finally realized, so then she stopped. So Kali comes from the Sanskrit root word called Kal, which means time. There's nothing that escapes the all-consuming march of time. In Tibetan Buddhism, her counterpart is male, with the name Kala. Mother Kali is the most misunderstood of the Hindu goddesses. The Encyclopedia Britannica says some stupid stuff about her. It is partly correct to say Kali is a goddess of the death, but she brings the death of the ego as illusory, self-centered view of reality. Nowhere in the Hindu stories is she seen killing anything but demons, nor is she associated specifically with the process of human dying like a Hindu god Yama, who really is the god of death. It is true that both Kali and Shiva are said to inhabit cremation grounds, and devotees often go to these places to meditate. This is not a worship to death, but rather it is to overcome the I am the body idea by reinforcing the awareness that the body is a temporary condition. Shiva and Kali are said to inhabit these places because it is our attachment to the body that gives rise to the ego. Shiva and Kali grant liberation by removing the illusion of the ego. Thus, we are the internal I am and not the body. This is underscored by the scene in cremation grounds. Sorry, I can't talk. But like it also says that she's a mother goddess, and she is I forget, I'm getting all nervous now because I'm so excited. But let's see. There's just like I just like did so many research on her, but I was just amazed. And then I also have let's see, Anubis. So he is coincidentally connected to death as well. So embalming associated him with the process of mummification. But he's also important as a protector of the deceased and their tombs. and the title, He Who Is the Place of Embalming. So, he also, like, weighed people's heart, the weighing of the heart. It says right here. That's basically, like, judgment, I guess. That's what I got from it anyway. The other goddesses and other deities that I was interested is Artemis, of course. Artemis is the goddess of wilderness, the hunt, and wild animals and fertility. She became a goddess of fertility and childbirth, mainly in the cities. She was often depicted with the crescent moon above her forehead, and was sometimes identified with Selene, goddess of the moon. The other ones I have on here, her brother Apollo, her twin brother Apollo. He's the god of music and muses, prophecy, colonization, medicine, archery, but not for hunting or war. Poetry, dance, intellectual inquiry, and the care of herds and flocks. So he is Artemis's twin sister, and Hecate. I thought somewhere I read that Hecate was their sister, but it's not her sister. They're actually cousins. Leto had a sister, Leto was Artemis's mom, had a sister, and her sister gave birth to Hecate. And Hecate is also on here too. Hecate, Greek goddess of the crossroads. Most of you already know who Hecate is. Famous for the in witchcraft, basically. I also have Athena, which she's the goddess of wisdom, war, and the arts, industry, justice, and skill, which I haven't, I don't feel really close to her, but I do feel close to also Poseidon, mainly because I love the oceans and water and mermaids, everything like that. So we all know who Poseidon is. And then the last one is Bast. Bast is a goddess, and she has a cat. She's a cat form. Bast is a name commonly used by the scholars today to refer to the feline goddess of ancient Egypt religion, who is worshipped at least since the 2nd dynasty. She has other names. Bast, the form of the name which is most commonly adopted by Egyptologists today, is a modern convention offering one possible reconstruction. Let's see, what else does it say? But yeah, those are the goddesses and gods that I have been interested in. Also, Anubis's father, I believe. This is his father. Might be Osiris or something like that, but there's so many of them. I'm getting them mixed up probably, but I've been trying to figure out who I'm going to do for my deity, or focus on. So those are the ones that I've came up with, and they basically have the pairs. Well, some of them do. Artemis, Apollo, Kalima, Anubis, and different ones like that, Ra and Bast. I don't know, so I just felt like sharing that with you, and Oh, a couple days ago, I also had a dream of a White House, but it was more new. It was like brand new, and it was like my grandma's house, and it had like jewelry, and like she used to sell jewelry, and like hidden compartments where I found my atham and what my atham looks like. It's made out of wood. Has a little crown at the tip of it. But yeah, I thought that was weird. I'm having like these these dreams of things that I'm supposed to have or get, or now that I know what my atham is supposed to look like. But thanks for watching and listening, if you are still listening anyway. So I just wanted to share that information with you because I'm still like blown away by it. So again, thanks for watching, and blessed be.